Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here with the Subaru again, and we're going to be continuing on our series of making our Subaru reliable and fun. So for today, what we got in store for you, this is what we got right here. This is a intake for it. It's all silicone. It's got the little hard line. I also had this fitting from the air oil separator kit from IAG, and I just took out the brass fitting that was on there and put this on there, so it can hold the connector and stuff. I think that'd be a lot better than just keeping it off to the side. Especially, I think I can get away with this for emissions, so we'll see. But yeah, man. We're going to install that. We're also going to be installing the cylinder 4 coolant mod. Now, it is a little hot out here, you guys. Like, I got some shade and stuff, but like, it's only going to be here for a little bit because it is about, let me see. It's almost 12, and it's going to be really fucking hot today. It's going to be somewhere around 103. So, yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get right into it. First, let's try pulling off the intake without breaking anything. All right, so what we're looking at is we're going to need to, oh man, I didn't bring my flashlight, but basically the coupler, the worm clamp that it uses, it's right here. I think I'll be able to sneak in a 10 millimeter to get to it. Maybe, possibly. A lot of the air oil separator stuff is in the way, so we'll see if we can snake that. And then we'll need to take out the blow off recirculation hose right over here. We're gonna need to take off this the boost line that goes to the controller here, and we're also gonna need to take off this one. I replaced these lines, like this whole little T unit here, when I was rebuilding the car, so these are nice and soft and easy. This is that hard one you saw if you watched the last video. This thing is just like rock hard, so I'm gonna take it off from here because this hose is easier to take off, I think. We're gonna pull it all out. This one, I've taken it off before, so hopefully it doesn't break. It is like breaking apart. Like, look at that. That's all just silicone hose. But we should be able to take it off and snake it out, hopefully. So yeah, man. This is also kind of like, we're also gonna be seeing how the car sounds. I cut that. But yeah, man. So hopefully we can get this out in one go without it being too difficult. All right, let's go ahead and do a time lapse. then you guys, so we got the boot out. You know, I had a manhandle it because it wasn't coming out. Honestly, I'm surprised this one ripped right out of it, but this one didn't. This is the one I thought I was gonna have to break off. So cool. Doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna use this. Here is the size difference of both of them. You can see it's a bigger one right here, and it's just overall, it's gonna apply more airflow for the turbo to start making a bunch of boost. And real quick, let me wash my hands, and then I'm gonna touch the turbine on the turbo just so I can take a look and see exactly how this thing's going. Let me see how this turbine looks. Man, if you guys have a catastrophic failure on one of these motors, or any motor for that fact, you can pretty much save the turbo from all the metal shavings like I did. Take off the exhaust housing, and just because of the way this motor was set up, the exhaust valves were pushing metal into, one second, sorry about that. So yeah, like I was saying, when you have a turbo that's blown up and you know that the turbo was fine, because all right, when I had this turbo, this is the stock one that came with the car, and you already saw the footage from before on the first video how much carnage there was. And like, because of the motor being a flat plane motor, it literally shot aluminum into the turbine, underneath the turbine and in the housing and everything. But I took it all apart, cleaned it out, put a bunch of brake clean through the bearing, put a bunch of oil that I wasn't using, cleaned it out again and again and again. I really made sure I super cleaned it, and she's working just fine, man. No smoke, no nothing at the turbo. The turbo works mint. So that's my little advice to you. So let me go ahead and set you guys back up here. Yeah, man, so a lot of people would say to get rid of it. Not me, honestly. All right, there we go. All clean, all good. So let's go ahead and we're gonna prepare this one. Alrighty then, you guys. Well, kind of sad news. So we tried the hardest we could to get it on. It's on, but there's a lot of discrepancies. Okay, so let me show you what the first one looks like. So the little inlet for this right here that's supposed to feed the PCV over here, it's way too long, and I wouldn't be able to get the hose on it. And the only hose I have that is that big is the stock one. And if we come back over here, this inlet right here, where right there, where the PCV this would click into, is not pushed too far back into the intake, so then it would run into this. If I were to try to connect it like this, like I can't do that. Yeah, so because this one is a offset one, so that's awesome. So I think what we're gonna end up doing is I wanted to try to do it cheap, man. Be like, I'm trying to help out you guys who are in the Subaru community, because I see it firsthand. It is literally taxation without representation on how much they really be taxing the consumer for these parts. Yeah, they're performance parts, but there should be a cheaper option instead of it all being 200, 300 plus, you know, like almost 400 after shipping if you want faster shipping. So what I ended up doing is I bought a Cobb intake. I didn't want to do it, but I bought it. So that should come in on the next day, because I got 1 day shipping on it, or, you know, we'll see if it really does come in a day. But yeah, so we're gonna pick it up right after we get that intake. Hey you guys, so it is another day. It was only a second for you guys, but like I said in the last clip, we could not make that eBay turbo inlet work. It sucks because it's only 60 bucks, but you know, fuck it. There is a reason why you have to, you know, buy legit stuff sometimes. I'm all about making it cheap. I love making custom stuff, but for something like that, you know, I'd rather just get the stuff that's already been tried and true. You feel me? So without a further ado, let's go to this. We got ourselves a Cobb turbo inlet. Yes sir, yes sir. And oh, what's this? We got a perrin intake. Yes sir. So in this video, the perrin intake was supposed to be a separate video, but you know, they're both pretty much hand in hand. So we'll do both of them in this one, as well as the cylinder for coolant mod. So yeah, man, let's go ahead. Let's get this installed on the car. Okay then, you guys, so let me just show you what comes with this. Sorry for how messy this toolbox is. I've been doing, you guys are seeing these videos like days apart. I'm doing these back to back to back, so I really haven't had a chance to clean this because it's so hot out here. I don't want to spend another second after I'm done working. But anyway, so here's what you get. You get like a couple of zip ties. You get all the fittings. You get the big band for this, and then you get the small band for the turbo inlet. You also get the silicone hose. I don't know what you're supposed to use this with. There's nothing that replaces this, like that you would use to replace this. I mean, I do have a really hard vacuum line for my boost controller that I can replace with this, so I guess that's what I can use it for. But yeah, man, so let's go ahead. We're gonna dress this up and I'll show you right now. There we go, boys. So we got the two small right angles like this, and we got the fat one right here. So now let's go ahead and put this on this girl. Hopefully it shouldn't be too hard, since this is specifically made for this car and the year. Let's get to it. Hey, you guys. So, sorry about that. My camera ran out of battery, but we're back with it. It is another day. So, let me show you exactly how everything turned out because I did put the Cobb intake on. Yeah, this was a bitch to put in. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. But it's in. You see, it's all bolted up now. So, the last thing that I need to do is put the perrin cold air intake on. And then I also need to figure out if I need to cut this hose any shorter for the when I put in the fitting for this the blow by sensor. So yeah, man, for this, man, like the best advice I can give you is this harness. Make sure it's actually like underneath the solenoid sensor down there. I had to unbolt my sensor because for some reason the harness doesn't push far enough forward, and it won't let the lower nipple that is supposed to be on the bottom of that solenoid, it won't let it like fully seat, and then you can't even bolt it up because it's like in the way. So oh my god, it's another hot one out here. This one is like 111 today. Even being in the shade, it's bad, but we're gonna persevere. We're gonna get through it. So yeah, man, let me go ahead, pop out the parent kit. I'll show you what's in it, and then let's go ahead and install it. Alrighty then, you guys, so here it is. We got the whole kit right here. The air filter, nice and oily. We got the whole hardware kit right here, the nice little license plate. Now I don't know if I should put on the Cobb one or this parent one, or if I should even put any on, because you know, I feel like some cops that know, they're gonna try to pull you over and be like, oh, so what do you have under the hood? And I mean, a lot of this shit is legal. I just don't want them to try to, you know, just harass me for no reason. But yeah, man, so this is what you get. You get the filter, you get the pipe, and then you get the hardware for it. Yeah, man, so let's go ahead and install this, and then we'll deal with the PCV. So let's go ahead and get it done. Ready? That shit feels like it's going to strip. Wait a second. That shit. Oh fuck. Hold on. Just a second. That should please be fine. Okay, I think the threads are good. Shit, they might be. It's because this isn't flat all the way. Okay, hold on. We gotta put some schlube on this. That's the only reason why it's not working, y'all. Boom, there we go. So let that be a lesson to you guys. Make sure you put some lube on that. And of course, don't get it onto the actual heating elements of it. You know what? I feel really bad because I keep putting off the cylinder 4 mod. But honestly, I'm going to put that in on another video. I know I've said that like this video and another video that you're gonna see later on. But yeah, man, it's just way too long already of a video, and I did a lot of things. So I did the Cobb intake and the perrin intake because I didn't think this perrin one was going to come in so soon. So that's why. Don't forget to put your carb stickers on either the bottom of your hood or right here on the rail. I don't like doing it because I think it makes the car look cheaper. So I keep them in the car. So if a cop ever were to pull me over, I'd be like, here's the carb stickers. You can look at them. I just don't like it being like that. So let me go ahead and figure out what I could do about this. But for now, thank you guys so much for coming by, watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I think this is probably going to be on the shorter side of things, which, I mean, for once, right? Because my my other videos have been like 30 minutes minimum type stuff. So thank you again. Don't forget to like, comment, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification. That'd really help us out. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed and who has liked it, who has viewed the videos. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. It's a fresh